This is my second video in this series of YouTube videos on finances. The current economic climate is tough for many. With skyrocketing credit card debt, high grocery prices, and homeownership seeming out of reach, these pressures can be overwhelming. In these videos, I'll share strategies that have helped me manage these challenges and reduce stress. Financial health isn't just about money, it's about improving your overall quality of life. Wise money management, avoiding debt, and planning for the future can help you feel more in control and less stressed. A stable financial situation can positively impact your mental and physical health, bringing you greater peace and focus. I hope these videos inspire you to take control of your financial well-being and lead a happier, healthier life. Remember, what works for me may not work for everyone, so do your research to find what suits you best. Imagine carrying a $10,000 weight on your shoulders, every day, every moment. That's the reality for many Americans dealing with credit card debt. The pressure is immense, and it's not just a few of us. The most recent data from the Federal Reserve reveals that credit card debt sits at $1.14 trillion. Yes, that's a trillion with a T in Q2 2024. With interest rates soaring, this financial burden only stands to grow, adding more weight to those already heavy shoulders. But what if there was a way to free yourself from this burden in just 6 months? After watching this entire video and you feel you are ready to take control of your finances and create a brighter future, head to the video description below. There you'll find links to more videos packed with tips and strategies to help you budget, save, and plan for the life you deserve. These resources are designed to empower you with the tools and hope to start improving your financial situation today. We will use the name Jane in this story. 6 months ago, she was one of the many Americans struggling with a $10,000 credit card debt. Jane's story begins with a familiar feeling of being overwhelmed. Her credit card debt felt like a mountain, impossible to climb. It was a constant cloud over her head, casting a shadow on her everyday life. But instead of feeling defeated, Jane decided to take control. She was determined to get rid of her debt once and for all. The first strategy Jane employed was debt relief. She researched and chose a reputable debt relief company that worked with her to negotiate a lower overall debt amount. If you're feeling up to it, you could do this yourself. You can negotiate lower interest rates and debt owed with your creditors. This crucial first step allowed her to see a light at the end of the tunnel. Alongside debt relief, Jane also employed the snowball method. She started by paying off the smallest debts first, building momentum as each was cleared. The small victories invigorated her, providing a psychological boost that propelled her forward. But Jane didn't stop there. She also sought ways to increase her income. She picked up part-time work, sold unused items around her house, and even started a small side business. These extra sources of income sped up her debt repayment process significantly. Simultaneously, Jane cut back on her expenses. She started cooking at home more often, canceled unnecessary subscriptions, and made a point to live within her means. Every dollar saved was another dollar she could put towards her debt. Jane also sought credit counseling. This helped her understand the root cause of her debt and equipped her with the tools to prevent falling into the same trap in the future. Lastly, Jane used financial windfalls to her advantage. Any unexpected money, such as tax refunds or bonuses, went straight towards her debt. This accelerated her repayment plan and brought her closer to her goal. In just 6 months, Jane was able to pay off her entire credit card debt, a feat that seemed impossible at the start. Her story serves as a beacon of hope, showing that with determination, strategic planning, and consistent action, even the most daunting debt can be conquered. As I'm just starting on YouTube, your support would mean everything to me as I grow this channel and bring you more valuable content. If this video has been helpful or inspiring, I would appreciate it if you could like, share, and subscribe. Each new subscriber helps me reach more people who could benefit from these tips, and your support enables me to keep creating videos that focus on improving financial health and overall well-being. Thank you for being part of this exciting journey. Now let's get back into the video. You may be wondering, how did Jane do it? What were her secrets? Well, let's uncover those secrets together, shall we? It all starts with a plan. Yes, that's right. Jane had a clear-cut strategy to tackle her debt. She started by listing all her debts, from the smallest to the largest. This gave her a clear picture of what she was up against, and she was ready to fight. Next, she decided on a debt payment method. Now, there are several ways to go about this. The snowball method, where you start by paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on others, or the avalanche method, where you pay off the debt with the highest interest rate first. Jane chose the snowball method. She found satisfaction in seeing a debt completely wiped off, and it boosted her motivation to keep going. Then came the challenging part, increasing income and cutting expenses. Jane found ways to earn more, like taking on a part-time job, donating plasma, and selling items she no longer needed. She also trimmed her expenses, canceling unnecessary subscriptions and opting for home-cooked meals instead of dining out. Every extra dollar she made went straight to paying off her debt. In addition to this, Jane sought help from a reputable debt relief company. It's essential to research and choose a reliable company because, let's face it, not all of them have your best interests at heart. The company Jane chose helped her negotiate lower interest rates, making her debt more manageable. Another key aspect in Jane's journey was her consistent commitment. Paying off debt is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time and patience. Jane made debt repayment a priority. She stuck to her plan, made her payments on time, and slowly but surely, she saw her debt decrease. Finally, Jane made the most of her financial windfalls. Whether it was a tax refund, a bonus at work, or a gift, she used it to pay off her debt. This not only accelerated her debt repayment, but also saved her on interest. So, you see, there's no magic formula to paying off debt. It's a combination of a well-thought-out plan, discipline, and perseverance. It's about making smart choices and sticking to them even when it gets tough. It's about taking control of your financial health and saying goodbye to debt. By following these steps, you too can rid yourself of the burden of debt and achieve financial health. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, tips, or personal experiences related to managing finances, drop a comment below. Your thoughts and insights can really help others in our community. Plus, I'm always excited to read your feedback and suggestions for future videos. Jane's story is not unique. Thousands of Americans have successfully paid off their debt and regained control of their financial lives. This narrative is a testament to the power of financial discipline and determination. Yet it's not just about Jane. There are countless other stories of individuals overcoming financial adversity, just like her, waiting to be told. We talked about actionable steps you can take to conquer your debt. Remember, it's not about making huge leaps, but about taking consistent, small steps. Whether it's the snowball method, increasing your income, cutting unnecessary expenses, or seeking credit counseling, the journey to a debt-free life starts with a single step. Every financial journey is unique, and what worked for Jane may not necessarily work for you. That's why it's essential to explore different strategies and find what suits your situation best. Don't be afraid to seek professional advice. Reputable debt relief companies can provide valuable insights and help you navigate your way through your debt. Consistency and commitment are your best allies in this journey. It may seem daunting now, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's the small, consistent steps that lead to significant results. Remember to keep the end goal in mind. Imagine the freedom of living without the burden of debt, the peace of mind that comes with financial stability, and the pride of knowing you've taken control of your financial future. Remember, the first step to becoming debt-free is deciding to take action. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the links in the description for more resources to help you along your path to financial freedom.